Yeah, hi, I'm Shailesh. I'm responsible for network operations at Rakuten Mobile, Japan. So today in this session, I'm going to cover about the autonomous operation journey at our SXC in Rakuten Mobile, Japan. Today, when we see operators are facing multiple challenges, especially in terms of the autonomous operations, it could be related to hybrid network. It is related to maybe the auto detection. It is related to the manual troubleshooting. So there are lot of challenges which is operators are facing in terms of autonomous operations, and we have tried our best along with our Symphony team to solve this issue. So the fault detection is the second issue, data consolidation, network complexity, scalability. So Japan is a very sensitive market in terms of the customer experience. In case any services goes down, immediately we start seeing the negative tweets in the internet, and those negative tweets are monitored by the government agency. So we have to be very, very proactive and need to ensure our services are restored immediately. So our very focus, we are going on the autonomous operation with us. So these are the few actions which we have taken to improve our from manual journey to autonomous operation journey. So we have intelligent operations. We have ensured our unified operations within the multiple domains. We have the advanced network operations using anomaly detection and predictive detection. We have autonomous efficiency using zero-touch provisioning as well as a zero-touch operations efficiency also. Also, we have a user-enhanced interaction. We have moved from dedicated user access to on-demand user access, which is enhancing our security also in our domain. We have made it real in Rakuten Mobile Japan along with our Symphony team. Thank you to our Symphony team. And this network is not small. This network is, this is one of the largest headnet network from the mobile, Open RAN perspective, one of the largest in terms of the cloud native perspective. In terms of the largest, we have the group data center, multiple OEM we are using. So it's not like that we are using one OEM, we have multiple OEM hardware also and ensuring the seamless autonomous operation. Today, from the hybrid network perspective, the operators are facing the challenges in terms of multiple sections. So the first issue is a number of different operators, number of different of OEMs. So I have Cisco, Nokia, blah, 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 so many OEMs which we have, which makes it a little bit complex from the operations perspective. Second issue is a domain. So within the mobile operator, we have multiple domains, and these are the silos domain. Access could be the one domain, radio could be the second domain, transport, fiber, core, cloud. So these are the other domain. And then the last comes with the process. So we have in the operations, we have fault management process, performance management process, configuration management process. So these processes are against in the silos. So within the Rakuten, we have ensured that we have a seamless unified software layer, which we call a symbol. Thanks to our Symphony team, this single symbol layer combines monitored all OEM's hardware, all OEM software, all processes, whether it's a fault, performance, inventory, whether it is a different domain. So we have a single pane of glass which makes a truth and which makes life easy from the autonomous operations perspective. So this is our showing our autonomous journey, where we ensure the auto detection to resolution is automatic. So we have AI build tool which is scanning a network. In case of any issue happen, it is detecting. Automatically emergency bridge is opened where the engineers join. Real-time collaboration begins start. Systems start doing the auto troubleshooting within multiple domains. Auto ticket is generated. Auto ticket is getting enriched. Analysis is going on automatic. Customer impact is automatically detected. In case the customer impact is high, we need to inform to our government. We try to see if any incident is because of any change configuration. So if I see because of any change, the incident is happening, immediately we get notified. Our AI tool logs into the network and do the troubleshooting and fix the network. Network restored. So it is all automatic from detection, ticketing, enrichment, troubleshooting to fix in the network. As I mentioned, the Japan market is very, very sensitive from the customer experience perspective. And in the real world, if there is an outage happen in the network, immediately customer is also aware that there is an outage happen in the network. So we are focusing on the predictive anomaly detection in Rakuten network. We have ensured that all the services we have on single dashboard. In case anything happens, immediately using a predictive methodology, we come to know, yes, there is an outage happening in this service. And immediately the video which I have shown you, our bridge opens and real-time troubleshooting starts automatically. These are the few use cases which we have implemented in Rakuten network. So this use case is showing from the configuration management perspective where we are seeing the zero-touch provisioning. Zero-touch provisioning is all the physical resources where I have to ship, I have to physically install. So that particular step is physically. Rest all is automatically zero-touch. And this is running in our network from last couple of years. We have a real-time performance management system. Today, if I see the other global operators, they are still using the legacy performance management system, which is based on TWAM protocol or some other protocol, or maybe on hardware-based. This is a new technology on which we are working, and we are making a standardization where IP, as well as the virtualization, as well as the cloud native is integrated into a real-time performance hop by hop. We are also had developed the capacity forecasting. Since I mentioned that we have a single symbol tool where we have the RAN performance, IP performance, transport performance in a single tool. So we have developed a capacity performance integrated inter-domain between RAN and IP and other domain. This is also unique use cases which were developed, which we say, talk to your device, talk to your network. So let's say I'm a layman person. I don't know the command of the network element. I just type in the English, it will convert into a normal command and get the information from the router or from the network element, including the network. So what we have finally achieved, basically we have achieved in terms of the different KPIs, we have improved our MTTR, we have improved our availability, we have improved our efficiency in Rakuten network. And this journey is not stopped. Again, we are working on further use cases to make it 100% efficient. With this, I hand over to my colleague to talk about the performance management. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So my name is Mahmoud El-Sakawi. I'm the General Manager for end-to-end performance and capacity department in Rakuten Mobile. So today I will shine a spotlight about Rakuten Mobile journey to excellence by speaking about Rakuten Mobile end-to-end performance and capacity and customer experience assurance strategy. So in our journey to excellence, we have to define our objective clearly, and we have very clear objective to be #1 mobile operator in Japan and global wide. In order to achieve this objective, we built our strategy on a specific factors. These factors start with visibility. We must have a visibility that really reflects the customer experience and allow us to listen carefully to the voice of customer. Through a huge and wide set of data, starting from statistics as well as crowd sources and drive tests, probing, active and passive, and etc. of further types of data sources, we are able to achieve this visibility. Third is the benchmarking. It's not only about my KPIs. Is it performing well? Are we having a good KPIs? We are achieving our own targets. But it's about how is our position versus our competitors in the market, locally and globally. And we do this benchmarking starting from the very low level of the streets and cells, and then cities, and then clusters, prefectures, and then overall Japan. With advanced analysis, we can define what kind of features and advanced optimization we need to ensure our ranking and ensure our objective. We must be proactive. So we have to detect whatever needed improvements fast before any effect on the KPIs and achieve it for our customers in a proactive way. All of this needs to be done in a correlated way. And since it is a huge data from scattered sources, then this needs to be with the only correct way, which is AI and automation. If we do it in legacy way, then it will take huge amount of time and the accuracy will be very minimal. Through this strategy, we spotted our key focus areas. One is a 5G focus, where we have to ensure availability increase, enhance the software based on customer experience-centric features. Then coverage focus, where we target to ensure coverage is available for everyone, even in the deep indoor and underground areas. And we will speak about the platinum band, 700 megahertz. We also targeted to improve the cell edge user experience for the users through software enhancements. And this is one of the edge we are having using the Open RAN architecture and the Rakuten Symphony software. Then the capacity focus. Continuously, we are upgrading the GNCI cells that covering the tunnels and underground in Japan, which is 5 megahertz. And we are ensuring smart and proactive planning beside the end-to-end capacity alignment. End of the day, we are speaking about a tunnel starting from radio till the internet, which involves huge amount of domains like core, like PSS. All of this needs to be aligned together as a one flow. Then the end-to-end performance assurance. And when we say end-to-end, we mean the two directions, horizontal and vertical. In the legacy architecture, it's only horizontal direction, where each node communicates with other node, and then performance needs to be assured. However, in the cloud-native environment, we have another dimension, which is the vertical one from the application to the cloud side. This also, we have to make sure its performance is assured. Now, here we can see through the platinum band how the coverage is improved and reached even in the deep door areas. The more red is the more coverage, the less red is less coverage. And we can see the 1.7 gigahertz, there are some challenges to reach the deep indoor areas and underground. But with the 700 megahertz that we call in Japan as a platinum band, we are able to reach the underground and the deep indoor areas as well. Our 5G coverage expansion is really moving fast. And if we look to the greater Tokyo areas comparison in less than 1 year, from January 2024 till November 2024, coverage increased by around 110%. And we are doing the same also outside greater Tokyo area for the rest of the 47 prefectures. We are expanding fast our coverage. If you looked from 2020 till January 2025, Rakuten Mobile has deployed more than 18,785 5G outdoor base station across all the 47 prefectures. And massive MIMO is almost utilized in around 80% of them. Now, what are the results of this strategy? Did we achieve what we are looking for? Here from Open Signal, we can see the Rakuten Mobile share compared to the other operators. And we can see that our win share compared to the other operator for all customers movement is increasing continuously, which increased by from 2020 to 2024 by around 70%, associated with our massive improvement in quality as well as the 5G footprint. Now in this slide, we can see Rakuten Mobile from 2023 till Q1 2025, which means around 4 million subscriber to 8.5 million subscriber journey. Always we are ranked on top locally and globally. And in the last report published by Open Signal in February 2025 for Global Awards, Rakuten determined as a global leader in 3 indices and top performer in 2 indices out of 6, which is really huge result, proving that our Open RAN and the cloud native strategy is not just performing well, but it's performing and achieving the best customer experience. It's not also only about testing, but it's about the direct surveys happening with the customers, like Oricon customer satisfaction, MMD survey. In all of these surveys, which is direct feedback from the customers, we are ranked #1. Now, what about the future? So our future is 100% area coverage in Japan. By 2026, we aim to provide the satellite to mobile service, which will provide connectivity and the coverage in all areas of Japan. which includes remote areas like mountains, like islands, where terrestrial networks are, in fact, is not available there. One important point here is that this will enhance our response for the disaster responses capabilities, which is really very sensitive in Japan. Now I'm going to put some highlights about our AI path for performance and capacity management. In a nutshell, everything should be fully automated, sample language, and proactive. So as I mentioned about our strategy, we start by having several data sets where we put them in this stage of technical data extraction and KPIs retrieval. This also includes the design and the standard documentation. Then we go for our automation platform where we are having anomaly detection, root cause analysis. Then we go for the third step of capacity and correlation between KPIs and the capacity. We build the capacity catalog and dynamic forecast for all elements in the network. Then the last step will be the KPIs correlation, analysis, and the trends, which include the benchmarking, correlation, and the trends as well. Yeah. Now, all of this, we have passed to our LLM module, where in a very simple language, no need for a deep technical information, no need for pre-knowledge information. Users can just directly, in a very simple language, ask about the needed information about KPIs, about capacity, about the trends, and in a very few seconds, immediately the response is coming. Here, this is one module. This is one demo for the module we are having, where we are having some modules inside it, the general, and we feed it with open signal data and the RAG, which will be having all the documents, including the design documents, and then our KPIs from the same OLED. And here we are going to ask for viewing our KPIs in open signal and our ranking in open signal. So now, very simple, we are asking to see KPIs in open signal. As you see, it is interactive, responding, and it's giving you some guidance about what kind of assistance the module can give. So in a very simple language, no need to know the KPIs, no need to know the detailed information and the technical ones. Asking just show me the download speed for Rakuten Mobile. And one good thing here is that it keeps you aware what exactly it is doing right now and what is the processing. And it asks more information if needed, like defining the technology, 5G, 4G, what level, like prefectures, cell level, cities. Here, let's see what is the output. Definitely the trend itself is giving to you and it's highlighting the trend shape. It's giving you the SQL code used to get this data. And this is very brilliant thing because you don't need to know SQL to get this data, which was taking much time. And it's doing trend analysis, telling you when improvements started, when the pattern itself is changing. All of this is happening in a very, very few seconds. Now, let's ask, for example, what is our position versus the competitors? What are the other operators? Trend as well. Yeah. Here we can see Rakuten Mobile is in the top for 5G download speed, giving the same data and the same analysis for all other operators, how they are. So this is a very interesting use case we are using. We are adding more insights as well from other modules like our own statistics benchmarking data, and we now moving forward toward the correlative analysis of all of this information. Yeah. That's it from my side. Thank you. I'm handing over now to my colleague Sachin Verma. He will add more about AI and data. Thank you.
Thank you, Memo. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sachin. I head the data and AI division in Rakuten Mobile. Whatever Salesh talks from an operations perspective, whatever Memo talks from a performance perspective, all of this is being powered by the AI and developed by the in team, my team actually, which developed it. So the theme today that we're talking on is how do we scale with the data and AI? I think that's the piece that we're going to talk today. And I'm going to talk on the specific use case what we have developed in house, which we feel those are pretty unique. Some of them we find a patent for it. So, our AI vision is hinged across four key pillars: cost saving, customer experience, driving the whole monetization initiatives of the data that we have, and then how do we use the power of an AI in the data for sustainability in terms of energy saving initiatives. And in subsequent slides, what you see, how we are trying to achieve and make a difference into the business that we are running with actually. So Salesh obviously talked of all of the use cases, but the fundamental belief that we have is nothing breaks all of a sudden. Everything gives a signal to you. Our ability to navigate, identify, capture those signals, and take an early action is something which depends how well you were orchestrated. That includes human beings. When our body goes down, it gives a signal to us. Our ability to tap those signals and take an action helps us how well proactive we are. With this philosophy, what we've done is we've created number of use cases using the power of an artificial intelligence and the data that we have. Now this starts from anomaly detection, creating a pattern, differentiating those patterns, creating those incident tickets, root cause analysis, everything we're talking of. So I think what Salish has already explained is slides what we how well we use it, and today we claim to be at running at 3.5 level operational parameter on a TM forum scale. I think this is all powered by the AI. How well we use this agentic AI approach is what I'm going to talk in the next one actually. Ah, sorry. So that piece is missing. So the what we have developed using this automation and the AI suite, the agentic AI workflows that we've created, which actually eliminates the need for an L1, which monitors the KPIs, compares against the baseline, takes the next best action, and keeps on learning in an adaptive manner. And that's how we are able to eliminate the entire use of an L1 in our operation state, which means our cost efficiencies have improved, our resolution has massively improved on that piece. So on a customer experience, so this is a pretty unique case. So customer experience has got multiple connotations that attached to it. So how well he receives the services, whether it is the coverage, quality, in terms of how his experience and onboarding looks like, how we use all of the ecosystem data that we gather within Rakuten to improve those pieces. So let's say, think of it, any site when it goes down. So what you are able to identify what users are impacted because of the sites. What you are not able to identify, people have the same mobility pattern and they are supposed to latch in when the site went down. Those are also an impacted user. So with the power of the AI, we are able to create those model which monitors the pattern of the behavior of the movement, and at that particular instance when the site is down, what is the potential impact. And this is what Salesh said, that the impacted users on a particular site is identified. Now, once we identify what is the next action, so we are able to create the model to do the spectral optimization in terms of an RET to make sure the adjacent sites are changed to cover the impacted customer and then give them a better experience here. So I think this we feel combination of identification, combination of remedial action and close looping that piece with the entire OSS framework is something which is pretty unique. So this is what we've created and developed, and this is what is working for us. Along with it, churn is a problem for every operator. How do we predict the data? So there are some 67 features that we've used to create a churn prediction model, and our ability with the refinement that we've seen, we are able to detect the potential churned people to the accuracy of close to 65%. And we intend to take it forward. This data we feed back to the marketing team for them to take a proactive action to prevent those churn, to ring fence those customers. So I think that's the power of an AI that we are using it. Along with it, how do we use this data to acquire a customer? Now, whether it is a acquisition flow of a customer to have a seamless experience, or it is in terms of getting a quality customer. So that also we use data insights to bring those capabilities for our marketing team to improve the customer experience state as well. So this is what I briefly touched upon. Every operator sees the degradation, outage, sleeping cells. These are the issues which is pretty common to every telecom operator. What that leads to, the service interruptions, dissatisfied customers, potentially leading to a churn. So this model that we've created, actually, if you see the actions in terms of analyzing an impact, performing the KPIs degradation, taking the corrective action, all of this is done in a seamless manner in a matter of few minutes, which humanly, when we try to analyze that state across, we're talking of 350,000 sites, the data coming in real time. Managing the data, practically, it is humanly difficult to handle that state. This is where the intelligence of artificial intelligence will be used and the model that we've developed to make it more effective to detect it, remediate it, and then change loop, close loop that whole identification to the remedial action in using those power of an artificial intelligence. So I think this has given us a massive improvement in terms of coverage has been improved for those impacted customers by 80%. The complaints came down to 25%. There's the improvement on the quality from 15%. So this is a measurable gain that we have seen, and we are trying to make it to the next, take it to the next level using the AI. Now, data monetization is a challenge for every operator. What we are uniquely placed because of the ecosystem piece that we are running with, our ability to use the insight of mobile and combine that piece with the rest of the group services is massively helped not only for mobile people but to the other group people services, the ecosystem services with the people use. And what we've observed today, and which was shared by Sharad as well yesterday, that people who consume the Rakuten Mobile, their ability to use rest of the ecosystem services is close to 2.5 times on an average, which means when a Rakuten, any customer who comes into the Rakuten Mobile, their ability to improve the revenue and the consumption of the ecosystem services is significantly improved. Now, this why we are able to do it, because we are the only operator who started from OTT to an MNO. Rest of the people are actually starting from downwards up from MNO, and they are trying to monetize the data that they have because they don't have adjacency services. We already have it. So this is what gives it into a very unique proposition to use the data for enhancing the whole data monetization piece that we are talking of. Numerous initiatives which are running in terms of analysis, device analysis, subscriber, shop, all of these pieces are actually powered by the AI that we've developed. Last piece that I'm going to talk on, the sustainability piece. So what we have done in terms of we've developed a platform which is a RAN intelligent controller. This is in-house developed solution that we've created, and the RFs that we've used to develop using the models and the data that we have, that how can we reduce the power of the radio sites, or how can we stop the radio sites when there's no traffic in a manner which is highly intelligent without impacting any iota of a dip in the customer performance. So our KPI is on saving on the power. The KPI is not on degrading the experience for the customers. That is pretty unique to us. And what we are doing a pilot, and we've already done it, we've seen close to around 17% reduction in the power without impacting a single dip in the customer performance KPIs. So I think that's also pretty unique to us. So there are numerous applications that we've developed in-house, and this platform is open and it connected to the entire network. Applications which get onboarded, our in-house develop, or externally people can bring those applications and deploy it. and then close loop again with the configuration, the network element change. So the entire integration between network element, this RIC platform, and the OSS, the orchestrator piece, is closed loop together, wherein you are able to make those identification and the fulfillment of those actions in runtime. And trust me, this seems simple, very, very difficult to do. Very, very difficult. People take hours to identify and take an action. With this platform, in happen is minutes actually. This is what the power. And this is what we are saying. So the sustainability not on the radio side, the sustainability on the data center side. So combined together, we have taken an aspirational target of reducing the power per year by 20%. And I think we are on our path to achieve those piece of a target. And whatever I talked of actually in terms of solutions that we've built, all of these solutions are deployed and available to other telecom operators through a Symphony. So they can use these solutions. Any operator who has an interest into these, they can consume this through the Symphony as a channel which is available to us. Thank you.